Okay. Pheasant's Wood Circuit. It's my first time there. And I was on my YZ250.
And the track doesn't look that safe if you fall off and you're wearing shorts.
Yeah, don't wear shorts when you're riding.
Or a dress.
Or a dress.
Yeah. Because the track is very rough.
It's very rough and you'll lose all of your
Skin
and delicate bits like nose, ears.
Your sniffer.
Your sniffer.
That's your nose!
Yeah. So we're coming down to turn number 2. This one was a nice turn, a nice right-hander. The track goes clockwise, which means that the last and first turn on the tracks is a right-handers. So this one here, this is a left, and then it sweeps around. You can see the track is really wide, and then there's another left at the other end of it. And from what I understand, a lot of people go drifting on this track, which means as they get their cars and they slide their cars sideways all the way around that. So that double left on a bike is just one massive big sweeping left, which is super fun.
Yeah.
On the bike I had the gearing because it is a short ratio gearbox. Yeah.
You can't forget that car race tracks would be wider than this because the cars can overtake other cars, so they can overtake. But motorbikes can go on this track, a lot of them. And some people go...
Go-karting? I'm not sure if I'm sure supercarts could go on this track because it is a large track. The track is, I'd say, and this is a guess, I haven't checked, it'd probably be maybe
like
around
3 kilometers.
No, I haven't checked that, but it's probably about the same size as Oran Park was. It's bigger than Luddenham. It's maybe about the same size as Wakefield. In Goulburn, but yeah, so that double left though, that is super fun. I was going to say
second lap,
and I was going to say on this bike it's a short ratio gearbox, but I have the gearing as a 15 on the front sprocket and a 37 on the rear sprocket with these 17-inch wheels, and so the track was mostly first, second and third gear. Fourth and fifth I only did on the straight, and I think the bike topped out, it was about 7,800 RPM on the straight. Here we go up the straight. Fish 7 sushi!
That is from third movie.
Yep.
And this is really big because bigger cars, like I was talking about, the big car race track. I mean, not track, race track.
Mm-hmm.
What's track? Because so a lot of cars can overtake each other.
Yep.
2 can overtake one car.
That's it.
Or
So
10.
on this track day, we rode the first few laps without the dirt, and here we go into the dirt section for the Supermoto. So
and it's going onto a
jump. So what they're doing is they're trialing a couple of small jumps to see how it goes, and the owners of the track told us on the day that they're going to we'll give them some feedback and they'll change the jumps around. So one of the first jump was on a slightly bit of an off angle. It wasn't perpendicular to the way of the track. So but I'll tidy that up. And there's a couple of doubles and stuff. Which they were good, but I'm sure could be made a lot more fun. So they're going to work on that, I'm sure. Here we go. Fish 7 sushi.
I see fourth lap where if you crash and your bike break, it's the pit stop. the pit stop is where if in a race with cars, it'll be a big one. And that means so that if your car's broken a bit, you'll go in there so it can get fixed.
Yep, that's it. Now here's that sweeping left, so I'd usually get up to third gear on this one. I came off last 2 times I went out, once at Wakefield because I had a bit of fuel on my tyre and because the carby overflowed, and the second time at Picton Kart Track because I just pushed it too hard on cold tyres. So I was going a bit slow on there, a bit cautious, but by the end of the day I really sped up, which is good. Yep, and the dirt section is a lot of fun. I think the size of the jumps was fantastic. You wouldn't want jumps too much bigger than that, especially on, because I was running alloy rims off a VTR 250. So that size jumping is fine. It's really good. Could put a little bit of a berm on the entry and the exit.
Yeah.
Because I had to steer with my rear wheel, but hey, that's cool. That's part of the fun. I wouldn't say it's no good. I'd say it's really good.
5th lap.
Yeah, 5th lap. Yep, and there's my mate on a KTM EXC. Well, it's a 510. I think it's the model's a 530. I think. And he's running. Is it Sportsman?
He's catching up.
He's catching up.
He's catching up. He's coming second.
Yeah.
He's going good. Now, he's going really good. A motorbike and now versus a Monster Jam track will be crazy because the motorbike would go really high and went, but Monster Jam track jumps are really tall, so never go in there with a car or motorbike. He's really catching up because you might crash.
Talking about crashing, how are we going? Oh, he's all right. So what he's got on there, he's running. I think it's Pirelli Scorpions.
Yeah.
And they held on quite well around the track. You were going to say something there, William?
Oh yeah. So he's catching up. He's catching up.
He's not catching up. He's dropping back. But of course, the KTM has much more power than the YZ250. So I don't know why he's catching up. Maybe he had too much lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much lunch.
Too much lunch.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming down.
Okay.
Is this the last turn? No, I don't think it. Yes, it is. It's the last turn. We're going up the straight, and I'm leaving him for dead. That's really weird. On this bike, normally he beats me.
This is super crazy. And be careful because you might fall off and do a forward roll.
Forward roll?
Yeah. You'll go.
Talking
you
about
need to duck your head in case you do that.
Well, I have to say this track, Pheasant's Wood Circuit at Marulan, everything's brand new.
Yeah.
I think it's only about a year old. Someone told me, and it's super clean.
He's catching up.
The corners are fantastic. He's
Where is he?
He's off.
Talking about crashing, he just crashed.
Checkmate, Pirelli Scorpions. Checkmate.
Yeah, you beat him in a game of motorbike chess.
Yeah.
I made motorbike chess up. And do you know what Fish Salmon Sushi is from? It's from a movie called Short Circuit. It was number 1.
Oh, he's off again. There he is. He's gone. He's there again. Oh. Yep. Poor KTM.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
And
he's going a bit too fast.
with talking about crashing, I have a game called Dirt Rally and it's a crazy one. I got my tire flat and tunnel damage, so you're out. You can't move.
Oh, there's Brendan. There he is. Look, he just appeared. Magic.
Yeah.
That KTM is just like magic. All of a sudden, bang, he's there. Teleportation. It's real. All right, we're coming around
Wow.
turn number, that one. And this is the last turn here. I don't know what the turn number is. I never counted them. And we're going up the straight. Is he catching up?
7th lap.
He doesn't seem to be
Yeah,
catching
but
up.
with the crashing I was talking about on Dirt Rally,
Yeah.
it was crazy because I crashed and twice my door fell off.
Your door fell off?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah,
Well,
and
you know,
then,
you
and
can
then
probably
he-
drive a rally car on this track. What do you reckon, William? Yeah?
It's
I'm
good.
pretty sure.
It's good for rallies, but don't go on the dirt bit. I was driving on gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you drive on dirt.
Here
you
we
can
go.
out
We're
there.
going through the sweep.
Oh yeah, sweep. What about a martial arts sweep? That's the wrong kind of sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
No,
that double left is like a
Jump.
hustera.
And you can't forget, it's not this type of sweep. It's
And
it's
he's
not-
going for the jump. He's going for the jump.
it's not the broom type of sweep either.
Yeah, no, definitely not that type of sweep. You know what it isn't? It also isn't one of those truck sweepers. You imagine me having a broom attached to the
Motorbike.
to Bluey, the Supermoto, and little blue Yamaha, and as I go around the track, I sweep it up.
So funny, that'd be a dumb thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no, this would be crazy if you did this. Someone was driving a car and they had their own trolley and they stringed it, 2 strings to the trolley and it was stuck to their car.
8th lap.
Here's a crazy game. What if you had a shopping trolley attached to the back of your bike and you had to tow it around the track and see who was the fastest?
Of course the motorbike.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, the motorbike would.
Yeah.
Somebody's on a broom. Talking about sweeps, brooms, and shopping trolleys. In cartoons, instead, if they can't afford a car, they get a shopping trolley and a broom and go.
Hey, you know what? On the hydraulic press channel, guess what they would call this track?
What?
Pretty good.
Yeah. And do you know what? I saw in the video,
Yamaha win, KTM lose.
and with this track, let this turn out like crazy. It's crazy. Let this turn out like this. And do you know what? This is crazy because
Yeah, you can have hot chocolate.
it's like weird because I don't know why there's turn track. And do you know what? In the Dirt
I know
Rally
what.
game, on Free Roam, there's something called Dirtfish.
But-
Dirtfish!
No, we're talking about this track. We're not talking
Yeah.
about dirt fish.
By the
So-
way,
so
Yeah.
Boys, this is.
put your hand up if you like hot chocolate.
No, we're coming up to the end of the video. So tell me what you think about this track quickly.
It's good,
Yeah.
but it's bad if you fall off and you're wearing a dress or a short.
Okay, well that's a fantastic result. And what do you think, James?
It's a good track, and it's really good.
It has
for like
wheels.
Oh, these are silver wheels.
No, it has golden wheels, but the paint got so scratched and it fell off. The paint came off.
They're silver wheels. There's nothing wrong with my wheels.
and the track is
and he
really
had to
good.
fix the chain because he fell off and oil came out of the bike and then the track caught fire on a different track.
That was me at Wakefield Park. Yes, I set the track on fire and my bike.
Yeah, but
And then he had
Luckily
to
he
chuck gravel at everything.
Yeah, that was me.
yeah, and it was an oil fire. Luckily, the gravel puts out fires.
The end.
And
Bye. Put your hand up if you like hot chocolate.